And tonight, members of the Kerrville community will gather to honor and to remember the lives lost during the flash flooding.
Yeah, the community blessing is a time for those impacted by the storms to lean on each other and their faith as they try to rebuild their lives. Stephen Dial live for us in Kerrville tonight with a preview of that event. Hi, Stephen.
Casey, this high school is mourning just like people all across the Kerrville and Kerr County community. I'm joined by Coach Estes. Coach, you lost a friend and a coach that you coached under, Coach Zunker. Just tell me about the guy. He and his wife died, and still right now we don't know where their children are. And you were telling me off camera you have children the same age.
Yes, sir. Him and his wife are very involved in the community. They're loving people. They care about others. They're just there to do whatever they can for other people. And Coach Zunker in the building at the high school that he worked with, he's very vibrant, very comforting. He'd be there to support, be there to help, lend a helping hand whenever he could, and he had a great presence about him.
I know you were saying you were out of town on the 4th. When you came back in town on Saturday, kind of just walk me through you checking in on people at the school, people that you know in this community. What stories have you been hearing, good or bad?
Just stories that involve, some former athletes that were here, saving other people, doing what they can. You hear the stories of people coming back, the pilot, that graduated from here, wearing their class ring. And you just hear the tragedy, obviously, and those that lives were lost. It's just, when we came back, it's just devastating what you see and what you're hearing and what you're feeling.
What are you hoping is accomplished tonight? Hopefully it doesn't rain, but I know there's going to be a prayer and worship service and then a time after for the students to be on the field to themselves. I mean, I know you were telling me this is open up to the whole community, anyone can come. What are you hoping happens tonight?
I'm just hoping that people feel whoever they lost or whatever they're hurting, they're feeling, that they get some relief back, they get some peace, that the lives that were lost, each one of them had a different light that they shined, and that some of that comes back into them.
What will you miss most about Zunker?
I'm just going to miss his energy. I'm going to miss his support. I'm going to miss his family because, having kids the same age and just being there, it's going to be tough.
Coach, thank you for taking some time to talk to us. I know it's not easy to talk about loss just in general and just the community that you lived in for a couple of years, so I appreciate you talking to us. And those are the stories that we've been hearing all week, guys, and the stories that we'll likely hear more of here. And so that starts tonight at 7. It'll wrap up around 9, so we'll have full coverage when you join us later tonight.
Yeah, Fox 4 Stephen Dial along with photojournalist John Gannan, who is back in the disaster zone. We appreciate you bringing those stories to us.